everyone, welcome back. So today I have decided that it is the day that I am going to get my garlic in. So I've just hoed over the bed just so that it's a little bit better to put the garlic in, because it was a little bit weedy. I haven't been down my plot for the last few weeks because I haven't been very well, so I come down today and the weeds are prevalent. So I've just got rid of them. I've just hoed the bed over. I'm just about to put some compost on it, and then I'll put some garlic in it and then put the compost back on top. So that is the plan for today. I also, if I have time, gonna plant some bits in the greenhouse. So one of the things I really want to do this year is really utilise my greenhouse. I really want to grow in it over the winter and really have a good crop over the winter. Things like lettuce, beetroot. I'm really going to try. Onions are in there at the moment, and these are the onions that I planted a few weeks ago. Just put them in modules just to get them going, and in a few weeks time I'll put them out and make a bit more room. But I just really want to use the greenhouse a lot more this year. Right, so that is the bed literally behind me, all covered over, a little bit of compost on the top just to give it a bit some nutrients underneath. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put the garlic in. So I'm growing two types of garlic. I'm growing a soft neck variety and an elephant garlic variety, and I'm just trying elephant garlic this year. So this is the elephant garlic I'm going to grow. I've just got the one clove just to see how it gets on. This I bought from the internet, just my normal supplier really. This is a Rapsody wight, and this is the one I've just bought from the shop. So it says it's a pink, soft pink. I've forgotten the name of it already, but it looks like it's a soft neck variety as well, so that'll be really good. I tend to find soft neck keeps really well, so let's get these in. So I've just broken open the garlic that's the pink white that I've just literally bought from the shop today. Oh my god, look at this. So this is the garlic that I've just bought, and look at the colour of it. That is amazing. I really love this, and it's really made me excited for growing it. So, oh my god, look at these. They are going to be great. Let's get them in.
Even when you're next to me, I feel like you were gone. It's all the things you never show. They're all the things I want to know. Secret stars in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
So that's the garlic planted. So I've got the elephant garlic in, I've got the pink rose white in, and I've got the Rapsody white in, and I've actually labelled them. So if you have a look here, this is the bed. It's all mulched. It's all been topped with a layer of compost, and I've actually labelled them so I remember what I've planted, because I'm terrible at it. I just whack it in the ground and I'm like, what's that coming up? I don't know, can't remember. And then I have to look back on the videos and see what I've actually planted. So yeah, I'm labelling this year everything. But I'm really pleased. So I'm gonna have a break now, gonna have a coffee, and then I'll decide what to do next. So one of the plans I've got for this year is to actually cover my plot, so I'm completely no dig. And last year I did do no dig, but I didn't really mulch enough, so I'd got quite a few weeds. So I ordered some compost, and this is the compost that arrived. I made a bit of a boo-boo. So when I was looking at it online, I thought it was a bit expensive, but you know, it's fine. I'll see what happens, see what comes. And to be fair, it's really good compost, peat free. It's really good. But I thought a bag would be about 500 litres. That would probably be, I don't know, say 10 bags of compost. So I ordered 3 bags because I thought 10 bags, 30 bags should cover my plot. What arrived was this. So I got 3 tonne of compost, which is going to be enough. But it's not what I was expecting. But yeah, when you're ordering compost, just check what the bags are. That's my recommendation. Because yeah, it was value for money. But as you see, I'm still working my way through it. But it does mean that the whole plot now can be mulched, composted, and fully no dig. So I'm really pleased. Right. So this bed I actually did as a no dig bed last year, and you may remember me actually mulching this with some manure. It wasn't rotted manure, it was just what we got in the base. So yeah, it's actually really good, and the weeds have just popped out, so really pleased. So what I'm going to do now, because this has just been weeded by hand, it's not been dug, I'm just going to put some compost over the top of it.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world. Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
So that is that bed completely mulched, which is brilliant. I'm really pleased with it. And it just goes to show the difference between no dig, because the weeds have just pulled out. So much better. And now that whole bed is completely mulched again for this year, ready to grow for next year. So really pleased. However, I did pull a weed out, and the seeds, we shall see. But yeah, so one of the things I thought about doing in my last video was to take this path out that's here, and whether to make this into one big rectangular bed. And I came to the decision, because of the fence being there, that that's what I was going to do. So this bed here is just going to be a completely rectangular bed. that's going to go behind the greenhouse, all across here, right the way across into an L-shaped bed. So that should be a lot better. It just kind of made sense because the fence was there, and it does mean my plan is to grow runner beans up along that fenceway there, and it'll make use of that space because I don't really grow in it, and then the squashes and pumpkins can be in the bed that they were this year. So a couple of things are starting to go over now. So I am still growing quite a lot. The leeks are still growing. Everything's still growing really well. The last of the turnips, sorry, you got caught on a tree. The last of the turnips, I dug them out the other day. Really good actually, and I made myself a stew. So I was holed up in bed. It was one of the first days I actually got out of bed and felt normal again. I've had COVID, and I just thought, I'm going to make a stew. So I came down here, I picked some turnips, some swede, and some other little bits, and I made this little stew, which was really nice actually. It's exactly what I needed, a little comfort boost. But yeah, this is the last of the turnips now, just starting to go over, and I'll pick these in the next sort of coming weeks or so. But yeah, the leeks are still growing really well, and this cabbage, I'm really pleased with it. I've never grown cabbage before. I've avoided brassicas completely, apart from the kalettes, and it's what started me growing brassicas really, because as I said in my last video, I discovered that you can actually use cabbage for other things rather than just boiling it and eating it. So yeah, I'm really chuffed, really chuffed. So good stuff. On a bad note, I've just found in my shed, it's quite grim, so I'm not actually going to show you, but I couldn't work out why I had some flies. I couldn't work out why I had flies in my shed. Every time I went in there, it was, and I couldn't work out why, and I moved my wheelbarrow today to use it to mulch the beds, and I found a dead rat in my shed. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what to do with it, but my gut instinct is to scoop it up and bury it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't want to put it in the bin. I don't want to take it home. So I think I'm just going to bury it, but I'm not going to show you that. But yeah, pretty grim. But yes, couldn't work out what it was, to be fair. But yeah, it's a rat, and it's been there a while. But yeah, well, it's one of those things you do this time of year, clear your shed out and you find that. But there you go. So, fab. So as ever, thank you for watching everyone. Take care, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.